making the rarest boat in Sharkbite 2. So what do I mean by rare? The Britannic, which some people may consider the rarest, has let's say 500 owners. However, there are much rare items inside of the boat builder, so if we put them all together on our boat, then rarities will stack and we should hopefully end up with the most exclusive boat in the game. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's start. There are 8 categories which we have to complete before we get the ultimate flex boat. First up we have the name, but you may ask, why does it even matter? You can literally put anything in here. Or can you? I can no longer use characters from other languages, as well as emojis and other symbols. Ever since trading came out, you can only use English letters and numbers. Luckily, I've created some invalid character names for some of my boats before this update. As you can see, I have a few different verified boats, and that's a very rare symbol. I'm not even sure anyone knew that was a usable symbol. So I will modify one of my existing boats to keep the symbol in the name and increase the boat's overall rarity. This brings me to the next category now that we've chosen a rare name. It is of course which boat hull do we use to build on. It can be any of these boat builder hulls, but I definitely think that we should pick the frigate warship because it's the most expensive, so let's do that. So we choose my current cannon warship, and now we can transform it into its stock form. And we can do that by removing all of the assets and boat paint. There we go, it is now a stock warship. Now that we picked our boat, let's start with the easiest category, which is boat paint. Okay, so when choosing the paint, normally we'd go with the most expensive ones, which are these 4 right here, each one costing 5,000 teeth. Or we'd go with the Easter Vibes, which is currently the highest trading value and one of the rarest boat paints in the whole game, and it looks pretty cool as well. Also, please excuse the Halloween theme, it is currently the Halloween event. But I have one trick up my sleeve. Since I'm a tester for Sharkbite 2, I have this thank you tester skin, which only about 80 people in the world have. It is by far the rarest boat paint in the game. It is also the only skin which changes the floor texture, as you can see. Next we have 40 asset slots. My idea is to start with the assets which aren't and will never be obtainable in any way, including trading. Let's go. The first asset I'm gonna place is the golden egg, which I think will look pretty cool here. There we go. This item is unobtainable because it opened into the golden bunny sniper. And the other asset you can no longer get is this gift 2022, which says opened. Again, same story here. You could buy this gift and then it opened into this turret, which as you can see also doesn't have the trading icon. However, I'm not gonna put it on my boat because every single owner of the gift also owns this item and it will be tradable in the future. The 5th category is flipping an asset. So there's a bug in the game which lets you place assets upside down, but no one knows how to recreate it. But lucky for you, I have one of those assets on this boat already. So I accidentally flipped this asset a long time ago and still kept it, so it's gonna remain on this boat. Not something you see every day. Category number 6. Now that we have done all of this, we have 37 slots left. The best items to place would be the most expensive asset, which of course is the RGB toilet. This crazy asset which goes for 100,000 teeth. And we have to buy 37 of them. I did do some off-camera grinding as you can see, and so I can actually afford it now, which is very crazy. Alright, let's just do it. I cannot believe I'm about to spend 4 million teeth on these stupid toilets, but it has to be done to make the rarest boat possible. I already had this one toilet, and let's buy about 39 more of them. Let's cue the time lapse. This is already insane. I have to be really careful to not unflip this asset. These are such glow sticks, oh my god. Right, the last two toilets, 1 and 2, which we're not gonna place just yet, which brings me to the next category. Next category is stacked items. Naturally, you may ask why I didn't place the remaining 3 RGB toilets. Let me tell you, when the game first came out, you could place one item into another, which resulted in people putting 40 assets into each other, therefore making a Lagbomb. When the shark were to attack your boat and hit the 40 stacked assets, it would freeze for a long time, but you could still damage it. To prevent people from making it, the developers decided not to let people place assets inside of each other. So as you can see, I cannot do that, it just doesn't let me because the hitboxes overlap, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I have one secret method to do it, but sadly I'm not allowed to show you it because I didn't come up with it and it's not easy. So the plan now is to place 2 of those remaining 3 RGB toilets inside of each other, therefore stacking them. So let's quickly do it. One toilet will be like this, and the other I'm gonna twist by 90 degrees. So it'll look like this.
20 minutes later.
So there we go, I just did it, and it now looks like this with the 2 hitboxes overlapping. And now for the final category, and it is to place the last item, which isn't an RGB toilet, by the way. The final item which we have to place to finish this rarest boat is of course the one of 6 owners, extremely beautiful, and the rarest asset in the whole game, which is of course the Sharkbite golden trophy. Again, only 6 of these exist, and I feel like this is the perfect place for it. You could get this by winning a Sharkbite 2 tournament, which are temporarily discontinued. And just like that, we have finished this boat. Let's join the trade hub and look at it. So here it is, the rarest possible boat in this game. Oh my god, this is me seeing it for the first time. I honestly don't know how to feel about it, because I'm not the biggest fan of these toilets, because they suck all weird colors, and some of them have outlines and others don't. So let's recap it. We picked the most expensive boat builder hull, which is the warship. Named it a very rare unsupported character. Applied the rarest boat paint. Added in an upside down asset with an unknown bug. Bought and added 36 RGB toilets, 2 of which were stacked with a private bug. And finally, we completed the boat by adding the 1 of 6 tournament trophy. So since I'm the only one who owns both the trophy and the tester skin, I'm the only one who is able to make this boat, which is absolutely insane. Well, I hope you enjoyed because I've spent way too much money in this video. Subscribe and stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.